Today, and hopefully you can still hear me, is a most interesting day. What you're looking at, is the surroundings that we got to look at this morning as we went to church. So the play structure over there, and the other one over there, and all of this was church today. And when we got up this morning, as we posted earlier on just a little tag, we were off to church, Angelica and I. And little did we know that when we got there, the plumbing wasn't working.
Nope.
And when it's not working, what happens?
You have to find a new place.
You have to find a new place, and you have to find a new place in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And every time over the years that we have wanted to have church in the park, which has actually been a fair number of times that our church has attempted to do church in the park, it has pretty much never worked out. It's always been booked. There's always been events going on, and so we couldn't do it. And today, when we had no choice, when things didn't seem perfect, they actually seemed like they were a mess.
But they won't.
Can you say that again and a little louder? Right?
But they won't.
They weren't what?
A mess.
Why were they not a mess, Angelica?
Because they were perfectly imperfect.
And what do you mean by perfectly imperfect?
I mean that no human being or no animal are perfect, but they're imperfectly perfect.
And that's kind of what happened this morning. So how does that relate to our experience of going to church this morning, thinking we were going to go to a simple, easy church service, and we end up in the park on a day where we weren't planning on it, and normally we can't get it when we want it. So what do you mean by all that? How does it apply to today?
Since we wanted to go to a park, but it was all booked for church and stuff, and the toilets weren't working, so we had to go to a park to do. So it was perfect, but imperfect.
Yeah, so we actually had a perfect day, and it was beautiful. The kids actually got to get their lesson and their story while you were hanging out on what?
The play structure.
And what did you learn today while you were on the play structure in the park?
That some caterpillars stay in a group on a tree.
Okay, and what does that mean?
Well, no, literally, there was caterpillars on the tree.
Oh, there were literally caterpillars on the tree. And what was the lesson in that? What did you learn today that helped you when you were in the park outside having church? What did you learn that was valuable?
That the number 40 means time in the Bible.
Okay. Anything else?
And that God helped save David from the lions.
Okay, cool. And the thing we were learning, and you can tell me as we're sharing this with you right now, Angelica, you can tell us if anything I learned fits with what you were learning. Sound good?
Okay.
So we learned that there's two types of time. There's Chronos time and there's Kairos time. And the Chronos time is the schedule kind. And time is the great equalizer. We all have the same number of hours. We all have the same schedule. And sometimes we make better use or worse use of our time. And then sometimes there is always the Kairos time, which is more about the time in the moment, the things that are happening, and do we have enough room in our scheduled time to actually take advantage of the moments of time. And so today, the fact that church became in the park was one of those times where we really took advantage of Kairos time.
Mm-hmm.
The time in the moment, and how we seized it and enjoyed it. And that's what we've been doing this weekend, isn't it?
Yep.
We've been doing the things that are scheduled and must happen, like helping a client sell a home, got that done, that was in the schedule, and then seizing the moments of just having fun and laughing and enjoying each other. And are you doing bunny ears over my head?
Yes.
Yeah, I just see that now. That's awesome. So that's enjoying the moment. What else did you learn around that type of time?
That I don't know.
You don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, better talk about that then. What do you mean by I don't know?
Never say I don't know.
And why not?
Because it ends the conversation immediately.
Yeah, and I mean, if I don't know something, I ought to say to you, I don't know, let me get the answer to that. That would be okay, right? How come caterpillars bunch up on a tree? If you don't know the answer to that, you could say, I don't know, and I'll find the answer. Right? You could. You could. We're talking more about the I don't know when you really do know the answer. So, and you just need maybe more time to think. Is that right?
Yep.
Is that what you're talking about? So in relation to time, how have we had just some moments in time this weekend?
That we spend the whole weekend together.
Yes, and did we do any crying? I think we did.
Oh, well, we did.
Yeah, what kind of crying?
Laugh.
Laughter crying and the tears running down our face.
You know why?
Why?
Because my sister's birthday's in 2 days, and my brother and sister put toilet paper all over the room for decorations and cut them up.
And they were beautiful, huh? Kinda. So, lots of awesome moments and enjoyment of time. How are you going to enjoy your time, or how have you enjoyed Kairos time this weekend? Share with us, because we would love to celebrate and enjoy those moments with you too. Anything else you want to tell?
I think that's all.
What about hearts?
Hearts are amazing.
All right. Have a great day. Enjoy your time this weekend.